Welcome everybody to a look at the last Radiance films released for 2023. A little bit of a sad moment, but it is nonetheless 1962's Elegant Beast, also known as the Graceful Brute. So this is directed by Yuzo Kawashima, who I've not seen anything else from before, but I'll certainly make sure to see some more of his efforts after watching this one. And it's a satirical comedy that clocks in at 96 minutes long, stars Ayako Wakayo, who I've seen in Zatuchi Meets Yojimbo, although I do have another film of hers called Red Angel that is I've yet to see. It also stars Yunosuke Aito, who is in the likes of Sanjiro and Evil of Dracula, although it was only in minor roles in both of those films. So this is about a greedy, materialistic family who attempts to cover up the embezzlement committed by their son, while keeping their other schemes active. They discover there are other equally conniving players, however, that are involved. So even though this doesn't quite hit hard on often enough on the comedic front, the satirical element certainly does work, as it lampoons the likes of capitalism, greed, and the assumption by men that women won't do whatever it takes to get what they need. Not what they want, but what they need, because the titular Elegant Beast is a single mum. She has a son that she needs to look after, and she's basically doing whatever she needs to do to make sure her son is going to have a nice and comfortable life, and that's her main motivation. So you can certainly sympathize with that, even if you can't sympathize with the family itself. So yeah, the cast is also really good. The score is great. The cinematography is on point. The film uses a primarily singular location on extremely well, because it's mostly shot in the family's apartment. There are some scenes on the stairwells outside the apartment, and a certain scene on the roof of the apartment block itself, but most of it is set in their apartment, and it's really, really well done how the film uses it so well. And yeah, the apartment never gets old in terms of how it looks, especially since the backgrounds outside the window are also changing, going from day to night, and you can see all of the city skyline and whatnot, and it just looks really nice. The pacing is also solid, and it is overall engrossing. There are also a few laughs throughout the film, but nowhere near enough to properly consider it a highly successful comedy. But like I said, the satirical element works really rather nicely, and yeah, the cast certainly sells that element of the film. So yeah, I really like the cover that this has going on for it as well. So each of the main characters there have a trait. So you got the fool, you got the taker, you got the hustler, the trickster, the grifter, and the swindler. So yeah, all very good in that regard. And then we've got image on the back, the titular Elegant Beast or the Graceful Brute. Kind of works either way in terms of the title. And then we have reversible artwork, which is a little bit more standard, to be honest. It's decent enough, but nowhere near as interesting as the orange one. And we've got the disc itself. And yeah, we also have a booklet to go along with this release. And in the booklet itself, we've got the cast and crew. Then we've got Yuzo Kawashima's and Kawashima and the Faces of Women from 2023 by Midori Asurin. And then we've got Enclosed Space and Homage to Elegant Beast from 1989 by Yusunari Takahashi. So yeah, two write-ups there. They're about 8 pages each, thereabouts. And yeah, got some shots from the film and the like. So there's the family itself alongside one of the people they are kind of swindling. And yeah, it's overall a really, really good effort and a nice little booklet to go alongside it. And in terms of extras, we have it's a new 4K restoration. Again, the film looks excellent in terms of its restoration. Radiant films typically have done really, really good transfers for films. Uncompressed mono PCM audio, interview with film critic Toshiaki Sato from 2023, looking at 17 minutes long. And we've got an appreciation by filmmaker Toshiaki Toyoda from 2023, looking at 14 minutes long. And then we've got a visual essay by critic Tom Mez on post-war architecture in Japanese cinema from 2023, looking at 12 minutes long. And yeah, the architecture of the film definitely looks really rather quite brutalist. It's a lot of concrete, it's square, it's the apartment itself, even though it's well used in the film, is obviously quite small. So even though you've got, you know, 4 adults living there, it's quite a tiny apartment, quite frankly. Then we've got the trailer, new and improved English subtitles, and the reversible sleeve artwork, and the booklet itself, as well as the little bit that goes over the front of the film when you first purchase it. Although most people do pull it out, but I personally keep it inside the case itself. So yeah, really rather good film. It's a tentative 4 out of 5, purely because, like I said, I don't think the comedy element quite works enough for me. I could easily argue it down half a star, but I could also not argue it above, you know, 4 out of 5. So yeah, 4 out of 5 tentatively, but it's by no means my least favourite Radiance films release that we've had from them this year. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing what they're going to do in 2024. And yeah, this is a perfectly solid singular film release from them to end the year on. I will be doing a half-year bundle roundup, going through all of the films that they're releasing in their half-year bundle, which lasted from June to December. We've had box sets, we've had you know, single disc releases, yeah, limited edition single disc release in terms of, you know, hard box and whatnot. So yeah, they've put out plenty of films that I've enjoyed. But yeah, I can't wait to go through all of them and you know, basically kind of rank them and give my quick thoughts on each individual film. So yeah, but nonetheless, thank you for watching. If you've seen this film before, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.